Hey guys, welcome to this episode of On Another Line. It's that time of year again where we're actually looking for gifts that we can get for that outdoors, men or women, in your life. We're going to talk about some things that I enjoy, and again, a lot of this is product specific to Shimano and a few things that I enjoy fishing. And again, so just take that for what it's worth. This is my gifts that I would buy somebody if I had the opportunity within the fishing or angling realm. And we're going to start from the most the least expensive stuff and worth our way to the most expensive stuff. And these are in no particular order, guys. I'm just giving you guys an idea out there. If you're looking for something that's for that angler out there that's tough to buy for, these are some gifts that I know that they'll love. All right, guys, let's jump right into it. So we're going to start with baits today. Most of the stuff we're talking about today can actually be found at the Tackle Box in South Point, Ohio. Some of the stuff that we're talking about here has to be ordered online, but the biggest overarching thing we're seeing here as a whole is the supply is limited of a lot of things due to COVID and a lot of things that are outside of that. The supply chain is disrupted because of COVID. There's a lot of stuff going on. So even the newest stuff that I'm going to be talking about, there may be a chance for you not to even get your hands on it until later in the summer. So if you find these things on the shelf somewhere or you find them online, my advice would be to buy them now, because you're not going to be able to get them, especially when you get towards the Christmas time. So let's look at this. Again, we're going to look at the baits here. Again, these are baits that I enjoy using and I find catching a lot of fish on them. And I feel like that these are baits that any angler, no matter what species they're actually targeting, could actually, they could benefit from. So the very first thing we're going to talk about is the Zman TRD rig, also known as the Ned rig. The Ned rig allows me to catch a lot of fish, especially in the finesse setting, and allows me to catch a lot of fish no matter what. I've caught some of the biggest smallmouth of my entire life over the past 2 years on the Zman TRD rig. Greg at the Tackle Box actually pours his own TRD, or the Ned heads, or the lead heads for those. You may talk to him, you may have some poured up, but I'm going to show you the Z-Man equivalent of those. Either or work just fine. If I was going to choose one or the other, I would definitely choose Greg's that he pours there. It has a bait keeper and a few other things, and I noticed that the Z-Man has actually had theirs too. So that's going to be the Z-Man TRD Ned rig. Any collar, pretty much anything that you want to buy in there, I've caught them all. There's actually a really nice, it's like a bubblegum collar is what it's called. It's a pink collar. Caught a lot of fish on that, especially smallmouth. But any collar, TRD Finesse or Finesse TRD worm in the 2.75 inch collar, 2.75 inch size, any collar will definitely get you in the ballgame. And again, don't forget those little the little Ned rig heads, the lead weights that you need for those as well. So the Z-Man TRD Finesse or Finesse TRD worms are, they're $4.29 a pack. And then you're going to need some of the Finesse Shroomz that you see right here. These are actually going to be, they are available in weedless and non-weedless, and they're both the same price at the Tackle Box at $5.99 per pack. The next bait we're going to talk about is something that I have just started fishing, and I love the way they look. Those of you guys that know me know that I'm a huge fan of the Zoom Speed Craw. I like to have different crawls that give me different presentation or different presentation styles. What we're going to talk about now is actually made by Berkley, and it's called the Champ Craw. It is a Jordan Lee signature bait. My favorite one that I've been throwing right now is the collar that you see right here. And there's several different collars. I think last time I was at the Tackle Box, they have 4 or 5 of the different collars there. And again, guys, these can be ordered online, but if you're in my area, please stop up at the Tackle Box, take a look at them there. You're going to find the best deals there as of anywhere else. Plus, you're shopping local and supporting local, and that's what it's all about. Again, I cannot stress this enough to tell you that if you see these things, pick them up, because the angling world, all of the baits and stuff are getting beat up by people because there's more people fishing, and it's harder to get the stuff from the suppliers. So if you see it, my advice, buy it. Next is going to be one of my all-time favorite baits. Is going to be the Strike King KVD 1.5 crankbait. There are literally hundreds of collars of this stuff. You can see this photo right here is just taken today at the Tackle Box. There are many collars, and to be honest with you guys, there are no right or wrong collars. Go in there, especially if you're buying for somebody that somebody in your life and you don't know anything about fishing. Go in there, talk to Greg, talk to Nate, some people at the Tackle Box, ask them, they'll definitely help you out. But any collar of the KVD 1.5 will catch fish depending on the right situation. All right, so let's talk about some accessories that I use on a daily basis. So that's going to be, let's start at the very least expensive of that, and it's going to be JB's fish sauce. JB's fish sauce, this is Black Magic. This is a small 1 ounce mist. Again, this is in Black Magic. My signature blend of JB's fish sauce for on another line is Pinch O Garlic. Pinch O Garlic. My advice to you, go out there, get the Pinch O Garlic in the 4 ounce spray bottle. It's bigger than this. It's about this much taller. You get a lot of sprays, a lot more sprays than that. The Pinch O Garlic is my proprietary blend of garlic and crawfish of the JB's fish sauce. This is made with real crude fish oils. It is environmentally friendly and will allow your angler to catch more fish or allow the fish that they're getting bites from to hold on longer. It also masks the smell of human scent. You can pick this up at jbsfishsauce.com. If you use the code OALL20 on another line live 20, OALL20, that'll save you 20%. This right here runs $8.79 plus shipping, so the 20% off will at least save you the shipping there, which is a big deal. And again, obviously it has my logo on there, so you know that I believe in it, but you don't have to take my word for it. Go out and pick up a bottle of the Pinch O Garlic, try it out yourself, and it's an easy product, something made here in the United States, handmade. You're definitely going to be able to get this before Christmas. jbsfishsauce.com. Take a look at it there. All right, next, what we're going to talk about here is another accessory that I will not go without, and that is these Mustad, if I can get my camera to focus here. These are Mustad KVD braid cutters / split ring pliers. These things are absolutely phenomenal. I love these things. They were actually a gift from me, or for me, from Kyle. Bought them for me a couple years ago. They've changed the handle on them a little bit. They don't have this little cutout anymore. They're all just straight rubber, which is cool. It does have a little locking mechanism here that keeps them closed. Again, see if I can get my camera to focus there. You can see that little locking mechanism there keeps them closed, and that will keep them all nice and compact. But the blades on these things, man, are super sharp. They cut a lot of braid. This is something that I would definitely recommend for the angler in your life. Price on these things on Tackle Warehouse. These are not available at the Tackle Box. Tackle Warehouse, as of today, which is December 3rd, is $9.99 plus shipping. These are very great gifts, something that an angler is going to be able to use in a backpack or in a book bag or in their tackle box or their boat. Even if they're fishing on the bank, this is an absolute game changer when it comes to buying something for an angler. Next, what we're going to talk about is the Angler Bullseye. The Angler Bullseye here is it's a button that you press. If I can get my camera to stop. So you press this. It does allow you to press it. This actually comes out. So this is what we're talking about here. This is the Angler Bullseye. Get the fish turned upside down here. So this fish, or this is the Angler logo. The Angler Bullseye is an app. It's a device that allows it to connect to your phone, to connect to the Angler app, which the Angler app is 100% free. If you don't have that, you definitely need to go and check it out. But this thing will connect via Bluetooth to your Angler application, and it will allow you to do multiple things. If you press once down, it will mark a catch on your Angler application on the fly. And the cool thing about it is it has a little sticker on the back here. Mine's pretty worn out, but this thing actually peels off, and you can stick this anywhere you want. I saw like Dave Lefebvre puts it up by his, I think it was him, puts it up by his graph. So if he catches a fish, he takes the butt of his rod and hits it. My favorite thing is this little clip here. This thing will allow you to throw it on a hat bill, similar to this right here. I always put it up underneath my hat like this so I see it. If I press it once again, it marks a catch on my, it drops a pin on the Angler app, marks a catch. If I double press it, it marks a smart waypoint, which you can actually go into the Angler app and actually change that. You can add a lot of information about that and a few other things. This thing right here is available at angler.com, ANGLR.com. This thing is right now $29.99. If you use the code on another line, all one word, it'll save you 10% off on their website there for the Angler Bullseye. On another line will save you some dough on the Angler Bullseye. Again, It is a Bluetooth device that allows you to connect it to your free Angler app on your cell phone, allows you to mark things on the fly. The Angler application keeps all of that fishing information all on a log for you. Barometric pressure, weather, wind, water temperature, water flow if there's a buoy within your the water that you're using. This thing is a game changer. I use it on the daily. Allows me to mark catches and mark waypoints on my Angler app on the fly. All right, so you guys heard me talking about the lure lock boxes last year on my holiday gift guide. This has not changed. Lure lock boxes are an absolute must when it comes for all anglers, in my opinion. Again, this is my opinion. These are things that I use. Don't take this for a paid promotion. These are just things that I use on a daily basis that I wouldn't go home without or leave home without. So this is a 3-in-1 box by Lure Lock. This has 3 different boxes, and one of those things, a lot of people that don't know about Lure Lock and what it does, it actually has a proprietary, it's called Elastec, but it causes things to stick to the, there's a rubber material in here. For example, grab this quarter right here. This is a standard US quarter. I'm going to stick it there. You can see that it sticks on that stuff. It keeps your baits from getting banged up around when you're making runs or whatever. The cool thing about this thing is it does have 3 compartments. So you can actually use this for a crankbait box, something that you can put tools in. There's a lot of different things that you can use within this box that will make it, a great gift for any angler. I was at the tackle box today. They have a few of the Lure Lock boxes. This 3-in-1 box you'd have to order online at lurelock.com. So again, Lure Lock boxes, any style, any size. It's a very great gift for anybody that you're looking for on the angling market. We talked about some things that are fairly decently priced, and now we're going to talk about some rod and reels that actually get up into the price range a little bit more. So if you're looking to spend a little extra money on this person in your life for Christmas, these are a couple gifts that I would recommend in the Shimano lineup of rods and reels. First off, we're going to talk about one of my favorite things this year. They've just come out with the Symetre combo. They do have these at the tackle box. Up there they have several of them available. Last year the Symetre reel was 99 bucks. The reel alone was $99. Well, Shimano has now brought that out as a combo, and you have the Symetre rod and Symetre reel, and you would expect that to be a $149, $159, $169 price point. But the cool thing about this is the new Symetre combo, 99 bucks. If you're looking for, if you're out there and don't know anything about fishing and you're looking for a rod or reel or somebody, stay in the 7-foot medium action range for a rod that you're just giving somebody, and that is a really good all-around rod that they can use pretty much in any given day. A little more pricey, we're going to talk about some reels. So Shimano has come out with a couple new reels over the past few years, and one of them I'm really pumped up about. I use it pretty much on a daily basis, is the Shimano SLX XT. It has an external brake adjustment on it. You can see that right here. The price point on that at the tackle box as of today was $129.99, which is a great deal. $129.99, you're getting that Shimano, you're getting that quality that you expect of Shimano. It does have the external braking adjustment, again, at the $129.99 price point. Again, with reels, if you're talking about bait casting reels, if you are under you don't know really what to buy, any kind of bait casting reel that you're looking at, if you pick up a 7 gear ratio, whatever that 7 gear ratio is in that reel, your angler is sure to love it. Next is the Shimano Curado K. The Curado K is one of my favorite reels that Shimano's ever produced. I have 4 of them in my boat right now, and they're one of my favorite reels. One of the best things I can tell you is, if you stop by the tackle box from now until supplies run out between now and Christmas, they're so low priced that I can't even tell you the price of them on this video. Stop by the tackle box in South Point, Ohio, and ask for the Shimano Curado K. Look at the price point, and you will not believe it. I'm telling you, it's a phenomenal deal. Maybe the deal of the entire holiday season at the the tackle box. A couple more reels that I would recommend, and these are stuff that the tackle box in South Point have. All right, a couple more reels that the Shimano. All right. So a couple more reels that the tackle box has in stock. And again, I'm doing this a lot revolving around the tackle box because, again, I cannot stress this enough. Getting your hands on this stuff is going to be a big problem eventually. Some things that you can't even get. I'm going to show you guys a couple things here that you're not even going to get probably be able to get your hands on, and that's due to, you know, COVID and all that stuff. So these are available in stock at the tackle box right now for sure as of December 3rd. And that is the Shimano SLX MGL 70 series and the Curado 70 series shown here. The difference between this and the other SLX I was talking about, one, you're getting the Magnum spool, the MGL spool, but it's the 70 series, so it's a lot more compact of a reel. It's more of a flipping and pitching reel. And again, if you're unsure about this, I would maybe stay away from the 70 series. This is going to be a really specific or a technique-specific reel, as well as the MGL 70 and the Curado 70. But if you've heard this person in your life talk about wanting a really good flipping and pitching or punching reel, the SLX, MGL 70, and the Curado 70 are going to be your go-tos. The SLX 70 is $149.99, and the Curado 70, stepping up, you're going to get better gearing, you're going to get better braking, you're also going to get better gearing there, or you're going to get better bearings with the Curado K or Curado 70 as well. $229.99 on the price point on that. So three more things here, and I'll let you guys get back to your holiday shopping. The next one is going to be the Shimano Zodius that you see here. The Shimano Zodius has been new re-engineered this year. You have the carbon handle like you see on the Poison Adrena. This has been a staple for me in my arsenal, my lineup forever, and that's going to be a price point of $199.99. Again, if you're looking for something that you can get your hands on, Tackle Box has several of these in stock. They are going fast. He's sold a ton of them up there. This is a pretty good model here if you just want to go in and grab something that you know this person is going to be happy with, and that is going to be the ZDC, which stands for Zodius Casting 610, so that's 6 foot 10 inch medium action. That's going to be something that they can use for a plethora of different techniques, a plethora of different baits. Again, $199.99 for the price point. Okay, so you heard me talk about something that you're probably not going to be able to get your hands on, but if you can get your hands on a Vanford, Shimano Vanford, this is a brand new reel, designed, just came out this year at ICAST. This is a 2500 series. I have a 3000 series on the way as well, but the difference between this is what's going to replace the Stratic CI4. If you can get your hands on this and you want to spend $229 on a spinning reel, this thing is the real deal. And I have this right here. I have an actual reel here that I'll show you. Super, super sexy looking thing, man. I'm telling you what, this is absolutely ridiculous. I didn't think that they could make the Stratic CI4 any better. I am gladly wrong. This thing has a long stroke spool, causes the spool to move a lot farther, allows the line to lay a lot flatter on the reel. It allows for farther casts, and it also has the Magnum Light rotor on here, which will allow for less startup inertia. So it allows the reel to actually be smoother and be take a lot less effort to actually turn the reel handle. This thing right here, if you can get your hands on one of these for Christmas for your angler, do so. I literally think Greg had 5 of them in stock, and I bought one of them. There's 0 in stock right now. I checked up there. I'm not sure you can get your hands on any of these things, but if you see one of these and you want to buy your angler, the newest best thing about Shimano as far as in the price point that these things are, $229. This is a phenomenal deal. 2000 or 2500 series, 3000 series, whatever you can get your hand on there is great. Next, we're going to talk about the highest price thing in my gift guide for the 2020 gift buying season. And again, I'm focusing this on stuff that the Tackle Box has in stock that you can go there and pick up. Again, I cannot reiterate this enough that it is going to come down to what you can get your hands on. If you can't get your hands on it, it doesn't matter if you buy it before Christmas, because you may not see some of this stuff until March, April, May even. You know, we're being told by the suppliers and stuff that they're like months and months behind because of COVID. So if you can get your hands on some of this stuff, and again, these things are in stock except for the Vanford. Vanford is not. But this is the Shimano Poison Adrena rod lineup. This is a spinning rod, obviously. This is a 6'11" medium heavy. And this thing, I just picked this thing up the other day. I fished with it a few times. But any Poison Adrena rod you can get your hands on. Again, they do have them at the Tackle Box. There's many available, casting and spinning. I think there's only the 6'11" medium heavy available in the spinning right now at the tackle box, but they have a lot of the casting series. But these rods right now, I'm pretty sure are $359 for the rod only. Again, super pricey, not for everybody, but if you're looking for that super high-end gift and you want to give somebody a really, really nice gift this Christmas, and you're looking in that price point, the Shimano Poison Adrena, as well as the Vanford, if you can get your hand on a Vanford, do so. But these are going to be the upper echelon of our actual guide today. Again, not for everybody. I get it. I know that's a lot of cash, but if you're looking to spend that kind of price point, that is the absolute best thing to buy right now that you can get your hands on as far as Shimano goes, and the stuff that I've been using this year at the tackle box. Last but not least, we're going to talk about something that was on my gift guide last year, and that's going to be the YoloTech Power Stick 53-inch. If your angler in your life uses a GoPro and they create videos of what they are doing out on the water, and they're using a boat or a kayak that actually has a battery connected to it, this Power Stick 53-inch will allow them to power their GoPro all day long without having to change batteries in their GoPro. Check the description below. I'll drop a link to this bad boy, save you some major dough on the YoloTech Power Stick 53-inch. Guys, sorry for the super long video. Wanted to get this out before Christmas. I wanted to give you guys some time to buy some things for, especially those of you out there looking for things that are people that are hard to buy, that are in the angling world. Those are some gifts that you can buy, starting at the very lowest price things, working all the way up to the Poison Adrena. And again, most of this stuff is available at the tackle box in South Point, Ohio. If you're actually out there shopping between now and Christmas, my advice to you, stop in the tackle box. Definitely check out the price point on that Curado K. I'm telling you, you will not want to miss this price point. It is a phenomenal deal. Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this list of my things to buy your angler for the 2020 Christmas season. Again, if you're out there local to me in Ohio and you want to get your hands on this stuff quick and make sure you get it, head up to the tackle box in South Point, Ohio. Tell Greg that I sent you, and he'll be able to hook you up with anything that I've shown you here as long as they're still in stock. Guys, get out there and lean on if you have the opportunity. We'll see you next time on another line.